Namaste. My name is Rui Zimmerer. I'm an international meditation master. Today I want to speak for what is Feng Shui good. The most important aspect of Feng Shui is that we feel good, well, relaxed in our home, in our office, or at any place. And that we are positive. The second step or thing is that we attract the thing that we want. And for that is Feng Shui great. And it's really crucial that we get the things what we want. And if we don't attract the good things, then life can be very, very difficult. So the Chinese emperor have applied Feng Shui since over 3,000 years. And it was a secret science. And actually, it's a very complicated science. But we want to learn only the simple things. Because if they know the right place and so on for their home and make everything right, then they gain more power and more money. And even much more. This means maybe wealth money more, that you attract more wealth money. Who wants? Health. Who wants? Happiness. Better love relationship. Creativity. Get help and better family life. And this worked and worked and worked. So Feng Shui is not a belief, but a system that works and can be very complicated. So what? Mao Zedong wanted the highest power, so only he could apply Feng Shui because he had destroyed all the other information about Feng Shui because he wanted to stay in power. Makes sense. What is with the modern Singapore founder Lee Kuan Yew? He was a lover of Feng Shui and he created Singapore by Feng Shui. And today, Feng Shui, today we see Singapore as the most wealthy country in the world. Every 8 Singapore is a US dollar millionaire. Hong Kong, the same thing. Also created by Feng Shui. Then mainly all real estate gurus love Feng Shui because then they can sell for a higher price. And guess what is Trump? A lover of Feng Shui. And if you compare the other Asian cities like Kuala Lumpur and so on, and Bangkok and Manila, it's not attractive. But Singapore is. No? And Singapore was 30, 40 years ago bankrupt, and today it's the richest country in the world. So, and if you think this is a simple system and it's a myth and so on, so it is a science. And you can download for free the complete lesson of the great famous Master Han Feng Shui, he calls himself. But the lectures is useless, it's too complicated. Okay. So the best way is just get a simple book. So I download first 2 books from Amazon and I gave it back and I got money back because they made it too complicated for me. And then I got this book, Feng Shui That Makes Sense. And this is really a great book and simple. And Clear Your Clutter with Feng Shui. Then there is another system from the USA. They have created their own Feng Shui, guess. And with an overcomplicated name, Black Sect Tantric Buddhism Feng Shui. Okay. Black Sabbath, okay. So they ignore the cardinal points. And so if you apply it, and if you have bad luck, you make everything wrong, you mess up. So the cardinal point or the compass, south and so on, is very important. For instance, compass north is for our courier compass. The southeast is for belts. And if you like to get richer and easier, still you have to make the work, but you want to attract also something extra, then you put there a fountain. A small fountain for $15, $20 will be good enough in your home. But it should be not your sleeping room and so on. And if you can't, then 45 degrees when you go through the entrance left, and the angel from 45 degrees after the Black Sabbath American system. And it works. But if it's the wrong direction, okay. So for us, it's the form Feng Shui and the compass Feng Shui. So it's more simple, and we can read this information in the simple book, and we apply it. And for what is in Feng Shui? If we have, for instance, a business, what depends on the walk-in customer, and we have a good location, and we want more. All the time we want more. Then Feng Shui is a must. Then you can have double so much revenue. It is a must. Not only Donald Trump is doing so, all the billionaires are doing so. They know. Location, first place. Second is Feng Shui. So Feng Shui starts from outside and then to inside. This means the surrounding, if this is well organized, looks good, and then comes the home. And so the real estate manager found out if the entrance is beautiful and everything is in the beginning beautiful, the buyer will decide directly. This means the buyer decides within 20 seconds. The first 20 seconds, if he was not inside of the house, but when the garden, all the other things looked nice, yeah, I want this. As I live in a very simple house, okay, and even people were coming to me because without knowing, I've made it with flowers and so on. Then when you come inside the garden, that everywhere is flowers. It was my great idea. Blah blah blah. Okay, but really, the people want to see first the flowers. A nice part to your home. And if they're seeing great garden, yes, they want this. And if the garden is BS, loud, noisy place, no. So the next thing is also, the most roots of Feng Shui is science, psychology approved. What is outside is inside. If your house is a mess, think over. Inside you have the mess also. If the house is crammed, packed with things, you're full of worry and thoughts. And Feng Shui started again here to declutter your house, your garden, and make it free from all the things what you don't like and what are unnecessary, so that you have empty space and that everything looks nice and neat. Makes sense. and not like garbage and so on. Okay. So I've decluttered my home. I needed 1 week. Even I decluttered it again and again, but then much more after the idea formed by Feng Shui. Then Feng Shui loves organic forms. No corners or edge what are sharp. And then you feel also more relaxed when everything is round shape, because subconsciously you don't be afraid that you hit the wall and then, okay. The next thing is, for instance, where you should place your desk. Behind a wall, and so that you can see the entrance. That's the best place. And then you feel much more comfortable. You think for what now? There's an empty restaurant with tables everywhere. And you come in this restaurant. Do you want to sit in the middle? Or do you sit on the side where you can see who is coming in? And so on. So most of the things makes so much sense. And if you apply it, your home feels much more nice, and maybe you attract the better things. So I've done so far, and I feel much better in my home. It's much more beautiful for me and more relaxing. So if you want more, then we need a Feng Shui expert. So I'm just in the beginning, nothing more. And the best is all the time to get a Feng Shui expert, because they can see so much more, and here are very many rules and they're contradicting sometimes, and then you have to read this, and I want to, okay, I had a big mirror, for instance, where to place it. So the east and the north is the best place. No? Okay, but there should be not the opposite door that is reflecting in the mirror. And so on, not in the sleeping room. And so on. So, okay. I hope I have inspired you, and you will see what happens. Thank you that I could speak about that, and bye.